hi there, food friends. It's Kevin, and welcome to Cavalcade of Food, a Cavalcade cocktail edition, which we haven't done for a while. And it's just me today. I'm here at the studio putting the holiday and Christmas decorations away, and it is no small job. I'm doing it bit by bit, and I'll finally get it all tucked away until next year. And I thought, I need a break, and so I thought, let's do a Cavalcade cocktail episode. And today, you know, we try to cover the classic cocktails in this series, and I just love that in the past few years there's been this sort of resurgence of people appreciating so many of the classic cocktails. I mean, the martini's always been on top, but things like the old fashioned and the Manhattan and the gimlet and whiskey sour and things like that. And so anyways, I thought, you know, there's a cocktail that you don't hear too much about, but it's certainly a classic and falls into that category, and that's the Sidecar cocktail. And it's a simple one to do. It only has 3 ingredients, so we're going to make one of those today. So basically, I'm going to use, and I'm only making one cocktail here. Often when Ralph is here, I'll make a double batch so we can each have one, but I'm going to start out with a single Sidecar cocktail. Now, you can use cognac or you can use brandy. There are recipes that go pretty far back, and some include one thing and some include another. I'm going to use cognac. So what we need is an ounce of cognac, and we're going to put that in. I've got a measuring cup here. Do 1 ounce of a cognac. Use your favorite one. Like I said, you could also use brandy. Now we're going to use an ounce of triple sec, or you could use Cointreau. Is another alternative. I don't have any Cointreau on hand, but I did have triple sec, so we're going to use an ounce of triple sec. And we will put that in. Then I've got some lemon juice here. And I know I've said this before, really, if you can get a hold of a real lemon and squeeze the juice out, always juice citrus at room temperature rather than the fruit being cold. It will yield much more juice that way for you. And I strain it so that there's not pulp or seeds or things like that. And so I'm going to use 1/2 of an ounce here. Of lemon juice, fresh squeezed. Okay. Now I've got a cocktail glass here, sort of chilling off to the side. We're going to put a little bit of ice in our shaker, and we're going to do its thing. Give it about 20 shakes, give or take. That's all you'll need. And then what we'll do, discard the ice from our cocktail glass. Get my strainer here, and we will pour that right in here. And if you'd like to garnish with something, in this case, I've got a lemon wedge. And there it is, the Sidecar cocktail. That's nice. You know, you don't want these Drinks shouldn't be so tart that it makes you give a little pucker after you drink them. But they also shouldn't be too sweet. There should be a real nice balance of the tart and the sweet. And frankly, it's the triple sec that gives it the sweet as well as a little bit of a balance with sort of the orange flavor. And then of course, you know, you have a nice cognac. Again, you could use brandy just as well. But this is a nice cocktail. Classic and delicious. And that's all there is to a sidecar. So, thank you for just hanging out with me on my break here from work. I'm going to get back to it. But before I do, I want to remind you, please, if you are so inclined, go ahead and subscribe to Cavalcade of Food if you like what we do here. You can also share the video, like the video if you're so inclined. But I do appreciate you spending the time with me today. And I hope everyone is warm and well. And I will look forward to seeing you again real soon on Cavalcade of Food. The website, cavalcadeoffood.com. You can check out all the great things going on right there. Until next time, cheers everyone.